All right, it's Randall back with another video. These truly are some strange times we live in. 1 week after various talking heads got people to think that they would be upstanding Americans if they sacrificed themselves on the altar of the economy, President Donald Trump has his hold my beer moment. Um, Trump stood at a podium this week before a fear stricken country and suggested that ingesting Clorox and Lysol would be a great idea for defeating the coronavirus. It got so bad that both companies actually had to issue press releases advising people do not internally take, do not ingest, do not shoot into your veins our products. Okay, and despite what a sitting U.S. president says, they're telling people don't do this. And I have to admit, folks, those are words I thought I would never utter in my life. And the White House went on to say, they tried to spin it by saying that Trump was just kidding. It was just a joke. He was just putting people on. Well, that's not how this works. That's a really bad idea and a really bad time to make a joke. And it's not something you joke about in this situation. Several states have reported that hospitals have seen patients that have tried this. They've tried to inject bleach, Clorox, Lysol. And, these hospitals are already overrun with corona patients. And now they got patients having to check in over the stupidity of the sitting U.S. president. This is on Trump, and if anybody dies, that blood's on Trump's hands. Bottom line. I mean, it's just on Trump's hands. Once again, we are reminded that the adults in the room have been bound and gagged while the man-child Trump runs rampant, spewing whatever comes to his head, no matter how dangerous or insane it sounds. And he's just spewing out anything that comes from his underdeveloped mind. And sadly, he still has defenders out there. I mean, I've seen people who I consider friends in social media creating posts. Oh, it was a deep state fake. It's not real. They're taking him out of context. That's not what he meant. And they're basically parroting what they've been instructed to by the White House, essentially. And conservative news outlets like Fox News and OAN, who I've jokingly said on Twitter are probably prepping stories now about the benefits of injecting Clorox or Lysol. But that being said, these people that are defending Trump right now, who are claiming that the video is a deep state fake, they are ignoring the evidence of their eyes and their ears because they have been instructed to. It's bad enough that the selfishness of the average American has been on full display. And by that, I mean the people that are going out there protesting because they're upset that they cannot go to their favorite barber or nail salon or gym or insert place of business here. Folks, you never would have survived back in the frontier days. I mean, forget the fact that you would have to hunt for your own food, bring your own water from a well to your house, and you'd have to go to the bathroom in an outhouse. You see, our ancestors went months without bathing. They called that winter. That was life in the frontier days. But that being said, like I was just saying, it's bad enough that the selfishness of our society is being put on full display for the world to see. And now we're coming off as utterly ignorant. The fact that people are actually doing what the president jokingly said. And the bad thing about that is making the other leaders of the other countries see a void in American leadership, a complete and utter void. You know what's going to happen when they look upon America and they see a void in leadership? They're going to look somewhere else. China will look to wherever. Japan will look to Canada. France will look to Italy. All right? That's how this rolls. Donald Trump, in the midst of a pandemic, has found a way, once again, to make America look foolish on the world stage. And that's a rather frightening thought. That is a very frightening thought when you think about it. That over 200 years of hard work, we scratch and claw and build ourselves from a ragtag collection of colonies to being a world power is slowly being undone by Trump. According to myth, the world was created in 7 days. Right now, we're witnessing America and its credibility being destroyed in under 4 years. That's all. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.